Today we're going to work on understanding biomass pyramids, and we're going to actually start with pyramids of numbers. So here I have a picture of an African savanna ecosystem, and I have the example of a very simple food chain next to it. The tree is eaten by the giraffe is eaten by the lion. Now, this food chain doesn't fully represent everything we see in the picture. Even if we got rid of all of the other animals that are in this picture, we have many different amounts of lions and giraffes and trees. So when we're trying to explain an ecosystem better, we're going to use something called a pyramid of numbers that shows the number of organisms in each trophic level. To do this, I first need to figure out how many we have. So in this picture, we have 3 trees, we have 2 giraffes, and we have 7 lions. Okay, so let's use our numbers here. We said there was 3 trees. We said there was 2 giraffes. And we said there was 7 lions. So to do this, we're going to figure out how much each square is. Now, in this case, we're going to just have one square be one organism. So we have 3 trees. Our bottom of our food chain always goes on the bottom of our pyramid, so I'm going to color in 3 squares. We have 2 giraffes. We're going to stack directly on top. 2 squares to color in. And then we have 7 lions. When we make our pyramid of numbers, we want to make sure that we have labels so I know what each of these colors mean. So this is a pyramid of numbers showing the number of organisms in each trophic level. So I've got 3 different pyramid of numbers here. We have pyramid 1 with the clover, the snail, the thrush, and the sparrowhawk. We have pyramid 2 with the oak tree, the insect, and the woodpecker. And we have pyramid 3 with the grass, the rabbit, and the flea. Now, a pyramid of number is great. It shows us a lot more detail than just simply a food chain. But thinking back to our original picture, a lion is a very different size than a tree. Just like in this food chain we have here, a fly is a much different size than a tree or even a sparrow. So to get even more detailed, to do a better job of showing what's happening in that ecosystem, we have what's called a biomass pyramid. A biomass pyramid shows the amount of mass or matter in an organism or trophic level. So a tree is going to have a lot more mass, a lot more to it than a fly. To calculate biomass, we do the mass of the organism times the number of organisms. So if we said a tree weighs 100 kilograms and there's 5 trees, I am going to type into a calculator 100 times 5. And I'm going to get a biomass of 500 kilograms. Now we're going to do the fly. 0.1 kilograms times 1,000 flies. I'm going to type that into a calculator, and I'm going to get that this is 100 kilograms. I have 1 kilogram spider times 500 spiders. That is 500 kilograms. And then I have a 2 kilogram bird times 100 of those birds would give me 200 kilograms. Now, doing these biomass pyramids, you're going to see that it's going to look slightly different shape than our pyramid of numbers. So let's remember that we calculated that we had 500 kilograms for our tree. We had 100 kilograms for our fly, 500 kilograms for our spider, and 200 kilograms for our bird. Now, to do this, we're going to say that 1 square is going to be 100 kilograms. So I'm going to take each of these numbers I found and divide by 100. So our tree, 500 divided by 100 to figure out how many squares I have, is going to be 5 squares. Our fly is going to be 1 square. Our spider is going to be 5 squares. And our bird is going to be 2 squares. So our tree is going to be 5 squares. Stacking right on top of that is our 1 square. Because remember, 1 square is 100 kilograms. So this 1 square for the fly is 100 kilograms. Our spider is going to be another 5. For 500 kilograms. And our bird is going to be 2 for 200 kilograms. So I have my squares colored in, and I have each level of my food chain labeled so I know what each of these squares are representing. So this is a biomass pyramid. It shows the amount of mass in each trophic level. So here I have 3 different examples of biomass pyramids. We have Pyramid 1 that has phytoplankton, zooplankton, plankton, and small fish. We have Pyramid 2 that has aquatic plants, caddisfly larvae, bluegill fish, and largemouth bass. And we have Pyramid 3 that has grass, rabbit, fox, and wolf.